So today is Sunday, July 14th, 2024. Yesterday, July 13th, President Trump was shot in an assassination attempt, the first such assassination attempt in my lifetime. I was not quite born yet in 1981 when Ronald Reagan was shot. Now, these days, I think everyone can agree that the political rhetoric has been very heated and the country quite divided, and that's to the detriment of us as a nation. I think all folks, regardless of their ideology, need to tamp down on the hyperbolic rhetoric and realize that we are all Americans and we are free to have disagreements, and violence surely is never the answer to solve those problems. Thankfully, President Trump will be okay, but unfortunately, other bystanders there at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania were injured, and unfortunately, one was killed. So, my thoughts and prayers to all those victims out there and everyone there that had to witness that traumatic event. I know the entire nation is reeling from this event, and hopefully, we can find the positive in it and heal as a nation together. But in addition to having his fortune, his liberty, his family threatened, he has literally taken a bullet for us as a nation. So I want to thank President Trump for everything that he does. And a little token here, just wanted to do another unboxing in my political series of Trump-related train memorabilia. I have a really cool item in recently from Legacy Station that's out of Georgia. This is already sold out on their website, unfortunately, so I can't refer you over to them unless they miraculously have some sold back from their customers. Maybe at some point one will pop up on eBay, but I'm super excited to roll these out here and join them with some of my other Trump train items. All right, checking out the shipper box, which I'm happy they sent me. We have, of course, it is a MTH RailKing line. Trump 47, well, actually there's two road numbers, 45 and 47, flat car with 40-foot trailer. And here's the item number from MTH for the number 47 road number specifically. I just got this in the mail a couple weeks ago. Yeah, this was mailed, or at least the label was printed May 30th, so I've had it laying around here for a couple weeks. So finally getting around to it. I definitely wanted to do it in light of this horrible event that happened yesterday. We see the label here as well. Always nice to have these original shippers with that information. So we'll get our Trump knife here to open up the box. Now, while Legacy Station may be sold out of this item, they do have some other unique custom Trump run items available at this very moment on their website. So I highly recommend you check it out. I will put a link in the description of this video to Legacy Station. For one, they have a Trump engine, a Lionel Legacy engine exclusive to Legacy Station. They also have two buildings, which I have featured here on the layout. Hiding back there behind my Cabana building is the Trump Bigley Firearms 3-story MTH building. That is from the first run, but I guess it was so popular they re-released it, and the second run is still available. So that is the only full-size firearm store ever made in O scale. So if you're a fan of guns, or Trump, or, well, just cool-looking buildings, definitely recommend you snap one up while you can from Legacy Station. The other one, which is also really hiding way in the back, way in the back, behind the nuclear power plant, is the Brandon Falls Bicycle Shop. Super humorous building. A+ for creativity on that one, guys. Ooh, I forgot to mention, they also have one other item, which is a really super cool voltage meter car, which is a Trump rally car. I'm going to go ahead and put an image of that here so you can see what I'm talking about. But it is super awesome and highly recommended, and very limited edition. Only 100 of those voltage meter cars are being produced. And that Trump Lionel Legacy engine being released by Legacy Station is also a limited edition. They are producing 150 of those units. So go ahead, put in that pre-order now before they are all snapped up. I'm sure they will all be highly collectible and prized possessions. All right, well, let's get back to the box here. See what we got. Okay, we got my invoice, of course. So as these are RailKing, they are going to be semi-scale. Here's number 1. This is road number 45. And number 2, the big RailKing sign is obstructing the road number. That's 47. There's our labels. Here are the flat cars with 40-foot trailers on them. Make America great again. So I have to admit, when these were first announced by Legacy Station, I was not super excited about them using the booking photo from Fulton County, Georgia. But I have to say, over time, before I got these in my hand, I have to say it kind of grew on me. I didn't like it because it's just indicative of how far we as a nation have fallen, and these low times we're in politically, and the divisiveness in our country, and how far we have to go to make things right. But the more I think about it and reflect, and especially in light of these current events, as in what happened yesterday, amongst others, I see it more as something to be proud of, as someone standing up for what's right, for the country. Trump very well could have sailed off into the sunset, enjoyed his life with all of his wealth, properties, but he's stuck in there. He's fighting for the common, everyday American, the middle class, everyone left behind. And he's taking a bullet now for the nation. So definitely have to respect that. How many people can say they have taken a bullet for the nation? Aside, of course, from our many wonderful veterans in the armed forces. But politics-wise, I gotta think of 2 right now: Trump and the Majority Leader Steve Scalise, who of course was shot at a congressional baseball game in 2018. Also another case of people being amped up from hyperbolic rhetoric. Of course, still early days with this most recent assassination attempt, but I would venture that's what it is, not a pure psycho like the person that tried to kill Reagan. He's doing so to impress an actress. All right, well, I think that's enough chit chat. Let's go ahead, take these out, review them, see them in their full glory, and give them a ride here on the layout. There are other Trump train items. All right, we'll take out 45 first. Huh. It's labeled 45. It's numbered 47. Should I be worried? Okay. The box that says 47, they put in 45. So I wonder if this was a mix-up at the factory. And if someone ordered only one of these, they got the wrong road number. We've certainly seen boo-boos done at factories before with these trains. And here we have our flat cars out on the rails, out of their packaging. So of course they are the RailKing semi-scales, not true O scale, but still nice looking nonetheless. All the standard RailKing features: ABS plastic, metal wheels, axles, die-cast trucks, operating couplers. Of course, we have the brake wheel on each one of the flat cars, and these 40-foot trailers, which do detach if one wants to do so. Get that on there. All right. Of course, we have that patriotic red, white, and blue theming going on with the color schemes for the most part. They do measure, according to the manufacturer, 11 5/8 inch in length. Let's double check that, shall we? Coupler to coupler, that looks about right. And as they are semi-scale, traditional 027, they will work on any curves, any small layout, 027 or greater. Notice that the trucks are actually sprung, which is a nice feature. Look at the interior. Well, of course, we're not going to have much detail as it's the RailKing line. It's more the budget line, not the Premier line, which is much more detailed. But we do have some nice grading here effect, some molded in planks on the flat car, which is nice. But we still have some features here, some molded in riveting here on the sides. Of course, some various stenciling about load capacities of the freight car. Alright, so just for a comparison, here we have our MTH 2024 flat car with trailer that was released a couple of years ago, so it's going to be very, very similar, but some subtle differences. This prior one release has some stars next to the Trump name. Doesn't have the 45 or 47, of course. The trucks are blue on this old set, whereas this is red. And of course, the graphics on the semi-trailer. But if you have this prior released flatbed with trailer from the 2024 set, or even the 2020 set also had flat car with trailer, these ones from Legacy Station would pair quite well with them, or any other Trump themed rolling stock you may have. Now, of course, I understand that not all my subscribers are fans of Trump, whether they are Democrats or Republicans, independents or otherwise. But that's fine. People are entitled to their own opinions, and I certainly respect everyone's opinion as long as they do so in a constructive manner and aren't threatening other people. Constructive dialogue is always good. When you ignore others, that is to everyone's detriment. I hope we can all strive towards furthering constructive dialogues together here in the country and try to come away from the brink of divisiveness and seemingly hatred that's out there these days. It's very sad. Well, folks, there we have it. The Legacy Station exclusive limited edition run of the Trump 45 and Trump 47 flat cars with 40-foot trailers. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed checking out these unique and timely items with me here on the channel today. Remember, we're all Americans. Love thy neighbor. And regardless of your political affiliation, we are all brothers and sisters here in the great United States, greatest country in the world. Let's keep it that way, everyone. Cheers to the future.